I think I have an unpopular opinion about media kits, and I don't know, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. My first question about media kits is like, do you even need one? Let's be honest. In my personal experience, most of the time, a brand does not ask for my media kit. The only time I get asked for my media kit is if a brand is like, ooh, sorry, we're booked right now, but give us your media kit so we can keep it on file. And then I very likely do not ever hear from the brand again. But in any instance where I've been approached by a brand, they've never messaged me and been like, hey, can you send your media kit just so we can like get more info? Never happened to me. But I do think it's helpful to just have one. It takes not a lot of time to create one. Just have it on deck, just in case. You never know. That's kind of like the situation for inbound, but what happens when you are pitching to a brand? First of all, you guys, if you've been here, you know how I feel about pitching. I hate it. I think it's a waste of time. I have a whole free training on my profile about a framework that I created called the anti-pitch method. That's how I feel about pitching. But okay, if you're someone who pitches, do you need to include it in all of your pitches? Personally, I don't think so. I think it can actually give sometimes a little bit more information than it even needs to, and you might end up kind of like talking yourself out of a deal. When you are pitching, if you're gonna pitch, I think short and sweet, less is more. But okay, if you're gonna create a media kit, what do I think needs to actually be in it? This is my little list right here. And one thing that I think is going to speak the loudest from this list is results from past partnerships. If you have any results that you can include screenshots of or show how many clicks or how many purchases, or if you're an Amazon influencer and you have screenshots of how much money you bring in per month, these are things that I would absolutely include on a media kit. That's going to speak volumes. For me personally, on my desktop, again, I never touch them, but they're there. I have two versions. One is just my media kit, and then one is a media kit with my rate card also attached. Just in case a brand ever does ask for my rates, I just send them that. But the other issue with that is a lot of the times if a brand's asking me for my rates, I'm going to customize my rates and create a package for that brand specifically. So a rate card is almost just like another thing that might end up talking you out of the deal or leaving money on the table, I should say. So overall, I don't know, I have mixed feelings on media kits, but this is what I would put in it if I were going to say, yes, use one.